We got to wake up now. I'm doing this video because I have to give my own philosophy on this subject, and in respect to my brother RFG also. But now my brother also said that the word race was created in 1933 by Nazi Jews. That's not true. The word race was introduced into English in 1580. It comes from the old French word race. The etymology can even be traced back further than that, people, to the Latin word gens, an Arabic word janat, meaning clan or people. In fact, if you think just a little bit, people, in 1933, during the racial segregation of Nazi Germany, we was over here in America still going through our own racial segregation. So it's impossible for it to have started by Nazi Germany. Come on, people. Also, saying that blacks in America are the most melanated is going against all of the teachings of the great teacher Runoko Rashidi. He teaches us that we originate in Africa and that we're Africans. First of all, there's no such thing as a black man or black woman. We are African people. And I keep telling y'all that we got to stop identifying by Crayola colors. We must learn to identify by our land like everybody else do, y'all. For years, we've identified by Crayola colors. There's no such thing as a black man. We are Africans from the motherland, people. Now listen to the words of the great scholar Runoko Rashidi real quick.
My name is Runoko Rashidi. That is an African name. Runoko is from Zimbabwe. Rashidi, of course, is from Tanzania. And I think that that name represents a kind of a Pan-African character that I try to embody. I'm an anthropologist, a historian, and a world traveler. I've now had the good fortune to visit 70 different countries, and all of that is in search of the African presence. I look at the African presence as the basis of humanity. Africa is the birthplace of humanity, number one. I look, number two, at Africa as the birthplace of civilization, high culture, agricultural science, metallurgy, urbanization, scripts, writing systems. We're going to focus right now on the African background to humanity. Now, to begin with, in Africa itself, you find the remains that you see on the screen before you of Dinknesh. Europeans call these bones Lucy. That means you are wonderful. And these bones were found in 1974 in the Afar region of Ethiopia. They are approximately 3.4 million years old. There are other sets of bones that have been found since these were located in places like South Africa, closer to 4 million years old, in Kenya, 4 million years old, but more recently in Chad, and these bones are anywhere from 9 to 12 million years old. And these are not modern humans. They're called Australopithecines. And you have different species of Australopithecines. You have Australopithecus afarensis, for example, those are the remains of Dinknesh, and you have others. And then, of course, the Australopithecines give way to another early human ancestor, and those are Homo habilis. And Homo habilis essentially means handyman. Now, Homo habilis is different than the Australopithecines, and that not only do they walk upright on 2 feet and have large brains, but Homo habilis is able to make tools. They are able to manipulate nature. And then hundreds of thousands of years following the emergence of Homo habilis in Africa, you have another early species, and that is Homo erectus, or erect man. And erect man is also very, very important in the evolutionary scale. Black, out of Africa, but Homo erectus is important because they domesticate fire, a basic, perhaps the most fundamental human technology. And then Homo erectus gives way, perhaps 500,000 years ago, to Homo sapiens. And the most famous regional variation of Homo sapiens is Neanderthal man. The most famous regional variations of Homo erectus is Peking man, or Beijing man, and Java man, found and dated in China about 500,000 years ago, and in Indonesia about 250,000 years ago. And then finally Homo sapiens gives way to Homo sapiens sapiens, or modern man. We call that species wise man.
So according to the great scholar Runoko Rashidi, life indeed started and evolved in Africa. So how dare a so-called black man now say that he's now more melanated and more dominant than those who are responsible for his very existence and predated him? Face it, my people. We're all Africans, and we cannot be more dominant than our predecessors. That's a no-brainer. So my brother RFG said in the video that race doesn't exist, but he continued on to say that there's nothing wrong with dating outside of your race. So my thing is, it's impossible to date outside of your race. If race doesn't exist, you're not outside of anything. And like I said, if race don't exist, then the word interracial shouldn't exist either. And for the record, again, the government can never do away with the genes of the black woman. When you understand how powerful and strong the genes of the black woman is, you will understand what I'm telling you. If she's the mother of humanity, there's really nowhere you can go to escape her gene. Come on, people, think. Now, I got respect for my brother RFG, and I wish he had came at me before he put that video out. I could have gave him a lot of this information, a lot of this knowledge, because this knowledge come to me from great master teachers, Runoko Rashidi, Dr. Aisha Hillett. Okay, there's plenty more, people. All you got to do is do the research. Now, that's my brother, and I love him to death, and we got plenty more videos coming for y'all. But like I said, we don't always agree on everything, and it was very important for me to put this video out to give my own philosophy on this situation based on a long line of facts and a great foundation that was laid by master teachers and scholars. So I gave you references in this video. I'm not just talking my words. I'm basing my rhetoric based on facts, okay, that was already put out there by great master teachers. And I try not to say anything to conflict those great teachers, because everything they say hasn't been proven wrong by anybody else on the planet to this day. Their facts stand. These are scholars, and I'm giving y'all the truth here, and I'm clearing everything up and clearing my behind, because I don't want you to think that I agreed with the video that the brother put out, because maybe the brother didn't have all the facts that I have, but that's my brother. And we gonna grow together. We all are, y'all. So to my brother RFG, I love you, man. And to everybody listening to this video, if you're albino, if you're mixed, brother Sanchez loves you. And none of us are superior to the next one. As I said, we are all different expressions of African DNA. That's the beauty of Africa, y'all. Let me say that again. We are all different expressions of African DNA. I do pay divine respect to the African woman who is the mother of humanity. But guess what, y'all? She gave birth to beautiful cultures and beautiful civilizations around the world. And we are all the children of Mother Africa. And we should not be separated based on any differences. Like I said, melanin shouldn't divide us. It should unite us. Go and research the stuff I'm telling you on your own. Research everything. All right. Now, much respect to my brother RFG Chosen One. And the link to his channel is in the description. And once again, if you're albino, if you're mixed, we are all brothers and sisters. We are all family. And I love you.